how did you construct your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Like, what are the ways in which you constructed your tawakkul? You know, everyone says, tawakkal ala Allah, have trust in God, have trust in God, have trust in God. But how did you build your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How did you actually, يعني ما بنيت أمرك في التوكل? How did you build it? How did you construct it? If tawakkul was a building, how did you build that building of trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And he said that I came to terms with 4 things. So he actually talks about knowledge. And Hatim al-Asam was one of the greatest worshippers of all time. An incredible human being. I absolutely, subhanAllah, adore the man, rahimahullah, just for the gems that he's left us behind with his words and with his example. Hatim al-Asam, he said, I came to terms with 4 things. Ala khisalin arba'a. So my building is built on 4 different things. He said, alimtu anna rizqi la yakuluhu ghayri. He said, I came to terms with the fact that my sustenance will not be taken by another person. La ya'kulahu ghayri. No one's going to take my sustenance. No other person will take my sustenance. So he says, so I came to peace with that in myself. Okay? So I came to terms with that, peace with that with myself. Meaning no one else is going to take my rizq. I'm at peace with that. He says, وَعَلِمْتُ أَنَّ عَمَلِي لَا يَعْمَلُ غَيْرِي. And I came to terms with the fact that my work will not be done by anyone else. My deeds will not be taken by anyone else, meaning no one else is going to do the amal that I need to do for me. I can't expect anyone to do the amal that I need to do for me. Okay? Yes, you die and people can do sadaqah jariyah, they can do continuous charity for you, and you certainly hope to leave behind things that will do good for you. But hey, that's still your sadaqah jariyah. You still have to plant the seeds of even your continuous charity by not just your own sadaqah, but by leaving behind the people and the impact that would cause people to do good in your name, or cause people to do good because of your teaching, or because of how you mentored them, or because of an impact that you had upon them. Okay? So he said, I learned that my deeds are not going to be done by anyone else. So just like my rizq, my sustenance, no one's going to take the sustenance that's been decreed for me. No one's going to take the money that's been decreed for me. Right? And I'm at peace with that. No one's going to do the deeds that I'm supposed to do for myself. Okay? وَعَلِمْتُ أَنَّ عَمَلِي لَا يَعْمَلُهُ غَيْرِي فَأَنَا مَشْغُولٌ بِهِ. So I'm keeping myself busy with those deeds. I'm keeping myself busy with those deeds. وَعَلِمْتُ أَنَّ الْمَوْتَ يَأْتِي بَغْتَةً. And I learned that death is hastening towards me, and that I will die suddenly. Death comes suddenly. عَلِمْتُ أَنَّ الْمَوْتَ يَأْتِي بَغْتَةً. I learned that death is racing towards me. فَأَنَا أُبَادِرُ. So I'm racing towards it instead. What he means by that is I'm hastening in my preparation for it. I'm not going to wait for a pandemic to break out. I'm not going to wait to find out that I test positive or someone else tests positive, or to be sick in a hospital bed. I know that death is coming my way. So I'm preparing myself actively for it. So I'm going to take it by surprise instead, by being ready for it when it comes to me. And then he said, وَعَلِمْتُ أَنِّي لَا أَخْلُو مِنْ عَيْنِ اللَّهِ. And he said, and I learned that I do not escape from Allah's sight. فَأَنَا مُسْتَحٍ مِنْهُ. And so I keep shy of him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. I learned that I do not escape Allah's sight, so I remain shy of him. Subhanallah. Whether I'm quarantined at home, or whether I'm out and about, I'm in Allah's sight. God sees me. And so I must remain shy of that sight. SubhanAllah, look how empowering that vulnerability is. Everything about those 4 statements, and I'll repeat them. عَلِمْتُ أَنَّ رِزْقِي لَا يَأْكُلَهُ أَحَدٌ. I learned that my sustenance will not be taken by anyone else. So I'm at peace with that. وَأَنَّ عَمَلِي لَا يَعْمَلُهُ غَيْرِي. And no one's going to do my deeds for me, and so I'm remaining busy with my own deeds. وَأَنَّ الْمَوْتَ يَأْتِي بَغْتَةً. And death is going to come at me suddenly. It's racing at me. So I'm racing towards it. I'm going to prepare myself for it. And I don't escape the sight of Allah, so I remain shy of him. That's the building of tawakkul, the building of trust.